I never thought about it before, really, having a podcast. People always talk about it like it's this grand thing, but it just feels heavy, like carrying something that doesn't belong to you yet, but somehow it's still yours.
That's another one that sounds very familiar. Do you know what? Adding the word podcast really throws you off.
Really does.
I'm sitting there thinking, I don't know what this is at all. And I'm like, but it sounds really familiar.
Do you then start thinking about, what's the word? Like, what was it?
Well, I try, but
and
all
then
I
you
think
forget
of is
about the rest of it.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't hear everything you say because I go, podcast, what could that be?
Podcast was...
Having one of these, having a...
I've got to find quotes that have podcast in it, and then
Oh,
that
good
will
luck.
throw you.
Yeah, then you should change another word as well.
Because it said having a podcast. Didn't it?
Which is clearly not what
No,
it is.
Having, I don't know, a relationship, having a child, having a dog. Is it something like that?
No.
Having a...
Is it
It's
an
not
emotion?
a possession.
A
Is it
meaning.
no, nothing. Okay.
It's an emotion.
Having
a career.
You're closer with that.
Right.
That doesn't mean anything.
Give me a year for the movie.
2007.
All right. Do you have a genre?
I will put it under magical.
Magical.
I can remember searching magical films.
Like wizardry magical.
Could be.
Yeah, no.
Do you mean like in a fantasy magic world where
Yeah.
magic exists?
Yeah.
But not wizardry.
No.
Is it is it animation?
No.
I've forgotten the quote now. I've completely forgotten the quote.
I will even put the word back in. So I'll
Yeah,
take
go on.
podcast out.
Yeah, go
Okay,
on.
go on.
Yeah, go on.
I never thought about it before, really, having a destiny. People always talk about it like it's this grand thing, but it just feels heavy, like carrying something that doesn't belong to you yet, but somehow is still yours.
All I can think of is like Mortal Kombat.
It's not Mortal Kombat.
Is it that kind of thing? Is it someone that's got to go do something?
Somebody's got to go do something, yeah.
Got
And they're
to
magical.
fight someone.
Yeah, they got powers.
Is it
Have they-
Moana?
No.
Something like that.
It's not
No.
animated.
Oh yeah.
It's not animated.
Yeah.
You got any actors that we can have?
The person that said it?
Yeah.
Dakota Blue Richards.
Oh.
Is that the character or is that the...
No, that is the actor. If I gave you the name, I'd be surprised if you didn't get it.
Dakota Blue... Is that someone famous?
Well, they're in a film.
Well, they're in this film.
Should have known.
They're in a film. They've done better than we have.
I would say they're a child actress at this point, or actor. Yeah.
It's not. I keep thinking of animations. This is all I can think of.
Like Matilda or something like that.
No.
Are they English or are they American?
Good question.
Okay. Is the film English or American?
It would be American,
So it's a child actor.
Magical.
but there is English actors in it.
Oh.
But they're also non-English actors.
And you
Is it
said
a serious film or not?
Well, serious is a hard word to
Kids
put
film?
with it.
It's not like a
I
the
would
pacifier
argue
kind of thing.
it's teen.
Okay.
I can tell you it's based on a book under a different name.
So is it like a superhero film? Are they
No.
a
Is
Is it
superhero?
like the Famous Five type thing?
No,
No, because it's magical. Is it like Narnia?
It or something.
it's not Narnia, but you're heading down a better path. There are talking animals.
I've literally no
Oh
idea.
my god, that should be a real hint.
Northern Lights. Is it Golden Compass?
It is. It was
There
Lara Belacqua, I think,
Right.
Yeah, I mentioned
Lyra.
last week.
Yeah.
which is Dakota Blue Richards in The Golden Compass,
Right, there we go.
2007.
Okay, fine. Got you.
Yeah,
Makes
yeah.
sense now, right? She's got a
there.
destiny.
She does.
But there we go. Well, welcome back, everyone, to the bi-weekly quiz, Top 5 Films That Are Extra.
Extra.
Read all about it. And I'm not going to lie.
Listen all about it.
Come on, do it again.
Sorry. Top
Do it
5 Films That Are Extra.
Extra.
Listen all about it. I'm not going to lie. I am struggling a little bit with how badly I'm doing this this sort of quiz.
You've
You're
not had a
still
good
winning.
run. You've
You're
not had a
still
good run.
winning.
I was going to, do you know, I was going to ask exactly that, but I was actually going to phrase this around the other way.
Mm-hmm.
So, Dom, what's the secret? Where has this all come from?
I don't know. You're obviously just doing worse than you were before.
Yeah, or you're cheating.
To be fair, Jem, you did win 4 in a row.
Yeah.
And then Dom's won 3 in a row. So
I'm happy with
you
that.
have. I mean, Dom had a. I mean, and the one before that you hadn't won was a draw.
Also,
so Dom didn't win for like 6 weeks.
I have kind of sneaked through because I've won by like a single point on one of the rounds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was please release me.
I love it how Matthew's trying to make me feel better by saying, yeah, but he's done all right. I don't know if he can remember the last 2 quizzes that Dom's been involved.
What do you mean?
Well, was the first one 10-0?
Yeah, but he's got better, isn't he? He's been doing a film
Different
quiz
quiz.
for the last 2 years.
So what you're saying,
nearly.
Matthew, is we've helped Dominic grow.
Yeah, we have. He's better at film quizzes.
grown
He's
as
not
a
beaten
person.
any of us yet,
No, true.
but that would be the clincher. Okay.
I'm also not too fast if I win or not.
Well, there's your issue.
Or not.
Yeah, you're going to win this week, Jim. No problem. He just doesn't care. He didn't care if he wins.
I just enjoy it.
I listened back.
Enjoy it.
It was all because of my slip.
What did you slip on?
I slipped and basically said Dominic was going to win, and I'd set my stall out 2 weeks ago. I said I'm going to manifest the result here, and I did.
Well, there you go.
Because I slipped and I said it in the wrong way. So I'm not going to say anything now.
Okay.
I'm going to hand over to Dominic.
Let's see how that works.
I'm going to hand over to Dominic for his on the spot.
Exciting.
If you could only watch films from one decade, which one would it be?
80s.
80s, yeah. I'm going 80s.
Okay, give me examples of which ones.
Back to the Future.
Anything in
Karate
1984.
Kid, Gremlins.
Karate Kid, is that 80s
first
or 90s?
Batman.
1984.
It's 80s.
Karate Kid, 1984.
Yeah.
Fact.
Is that covered up this
In fact,
week?
Is
you
that
could
coming up
probably
this week?
You could probably watch Karate Kid 1 and 2.
Okay, second to that then.
Maybe even 3.
I reckon you could almost get to
Splash.
Karate Kid. Oh,
Goonies.
I mean, yeah.
Okay, second to that then. If you could only watch one trilogy, or if you could watch a trilogy, which one would you watch?
That's also a good one.
Do they?
I think I'd go Back to the Future.
Which one?
I think just because they're my favourites.
Oh, I don't know. The third
Because there's
one.
loads. You've got
But
Matrix,
exactly, the
you've
third
got-
one. I do like the third one, but I wonder if there's a better 3.
P.S. I love how quickly we just answered that first one.
I know.
Dom had to just come up with a second one. And I'm also impressed, Dominic.
Well,
Completely wrap that up as if like,
Yeah.
okay, let's move on because
What about-
clearly I've
hang on.
made a big fault here.
He never told us his.
What?
What decade would you watch films from?
Probably
80s.
2000s.
No.
2000. 2000 would be my second.
Not 90s.
No. They're too cheesy, the 90 ones. Like the 80s are cheesy, but cheesy in an original kind of way. And I think the 90s things went a bit
I think I'd go 80s or more modern.
80s or 2000s.
I don't feel like the more modern. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. 2000. Anyway,
Trilogies.
trilogies.
as well.
Yeah.
Right, what trilogies?
And
have
it only
you got?
has to be-
I can
can't-
only watch these films. Nothing else.
So if you had to watch
Can I watch-
one trilogy
Forever.
forever, what would
Just
it be?
one trilogy.
No TV series.
No. We're
Okay.
on films. So
Well, no, I know, but it's an important
got, like,
context to it.
Godfather, Matrix, Toy Story doesn't count because there's more than 3.
Can you
Can't
choose?
pick 3 out of the 4.
Can you choose
No.
3 out of any set? Does it has to be a trilogy?
Yeah,
So
like
you can have
3 out of the 9 Star Wars.
No.
Well, which trilogy? Because there's 3 trilogies.
There's
right?
meant to be, yeah. But like Iron Man, there's 3 of those. Captain America,
Not
there's 3 of
choosing.
those.
Not choosing.
I'm just
Iron
saying
Man.
these are the options. That's what I've got.
Okay.
Oh, I think you're not. That's not a
Lord
trilogy.
of the Rings, Hobbit.
You
It's hard,
can't.
isn't
You
it?
can't pick 3 Harry
Okay.
Potters.
I'm going the Nolan Batmans.
Yep. Okay.
Oh, that's not bad.
But again, the third one. But I think I still enjoy it.
No, you'd be
Either
alright
or
with that.
Batman. Yeah, it's that or the Back to the Future.
You just watch them less often, wouldn't you? You'd be
anything
like,
else to watch.
oh, don't want... yeah, but that's my point. You just find something else to do, wouldn't you? Because you'd be like, I've watched that. I've watched that.
There's,
Every day.
There's obviously the Wolverine trilogy.
I've watched that this month already.
Make
Let's go
a-
do something else. Let's go play tennis.
It'd make our podcast a bit dull if you only had one.
What?
I tell you what,
scene
though,
are you talking about
Dominic
today?
might be a specialist at it.
No, he'd still get it wrong. It wasn't that
What
version.
year was that one? Yeah.
What's your podcast called? If you can only talk about the Nolan trilogy Batmans.
Top 3 films. That you just reorder them every week.
That's what we're doing next time. We haven't got as many.
What's your order if you're talking about special effects?
Yeah, that's
yeah,
right.
yeah.
I'd probably go The Hobbit.
You get The Hobbit over Lord of the Rings. Get out.
Yeah, I think so.
No, I'm not having that.
We had a conversation.
What
up
would
there
you
where
go?
where
You
said,
chose
you
one,
said
yeah?
The Hobbit was better than Lord of the Rings.
I would argue the book. I'd never
No, you
said
talked
that.
about
Never
the
said
films.
The Hobbit.
You chose the Hobbit for the best like fight scene over Lord of the Rings.
No, I did not.
Yes, you did. You chose it with me.
I think you poked the bear, Dom.
You chose it with me.
Well, hold on. Are you claiming I did this in a top 5 films that?
Yes.
What was the top 5 films that?
The fight scene. Was it a
I
fight
don't
scene?
even remember doing that one.
Or was it? Hang on, I'm trying to think what it was.
Memorable
Have you
fights.
had any
You're right, you
dreams
definitely-
recently?
Yeah, you're right, Dom.
That was
Have you
fine.
missed something?
Oh, you definitely chose it with me. Hang on.
What am I hanging on for? This is a podcast. We're meant to be going.
Let me have a think.
Well, while you're thinking about that, Jeremy, what would your trilogy be?
Oh,
What
I
did you
hate making
decide?
decisions. I don't know if you know, I am the worst person
Well-
at making decisions.
Well, that's why you wanted to do this podcast in the first place, because you want your top 5 to change regularly. So literally the top 3 trilogy, the trilogy you want right now, and it can change in 1 minute time.
Well, now I want Lord of the Rings because he's just mentioned it.
Right, you can have it.
fine,
Done,
okay,
done.
done.
And
I
yours
could
is,
happily watch
and
that.
Dom's is The Hobbit.
Yeah, see, that's mental. And then he tries to claim that that's my choice as well.
I'm gonna.
You sound
Listen.
clip that up. Send it to Matthew on
gonna.
on social
I'm going
media,
to.
and you can tear me down.
Right, nice. Okay.
What did I say then? I still don't get this. I said it's a better fight scene.
No, I don't think it is a fight scene now. I'm just trying to think what it was. I'm gonna have to find out. But
I
I'll let you know.
picked The Hobbit on the same thing as you, but I never would have said it's better than Lord of the Rings.
You chose it over the Lord of the Rings.
But that might be because of a specific thing.
What
I
was it
can't
you
remember what
chose
you
it
said. You did say something about that.
Well, it's
Anyway.
that's for Dominic to sound clip. Well,
Yeah.
thank you, Dominic. That was interesting on the spot. We hit 2.
Yeah, we've got
Mm.
2.
I,
And I
I
like
had
the
a third one just in case.
What?
That's fine.
Ooh, good.
No,
For
leave it
next
for
week.
next week.
Leave it next week.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so
There you go.
I imagine Matthew's going to smash this as always. Number of films that you've been watching, but he does count seemingly anything he's watched half of in the background or anything like that.
No, not true.
Or arguably.
So I'm on 10 this week.
Oh my word.
See,
Two are with the kids, and it was with them, not in the background.
how many of them are new?
New that I've never seen before.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And
6.
And out of the ones you don't watch, do you watch it all? Because I know this sounds weird, but some nights I'll just turn on Sky Movies and end up watching 20 minutes of a film.
No, it's from start to finish.
Okay,
I make a
but
choice.
that's generally a film I've seen before. But yeah,
Yes. No, I've made a choice to watch these.
okay. Right, well, should we just let him get rattling, Dom?
4, 5, 6.
Dom's
I've
doing his
got
prep
8.
now.
I've got 8.
There you go. Dom's got loads.
I've got 3
Okay.
and a half.
And how many new? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 are new.
2 new ones for me. There you go. Right.
Okay, go for it.
I'll go for mine. So the ones I watched with the kids.
In order that you watch them.
No, the order I watch. If you want me to do the order I've watched them, because I can give you that as
That's
well.
what you say every week.
Okay, in the order I've watched them. Sinister 2.
Okay.
I watched the second instalment of the Sinister films. This one looks at the sinister world with the boogeyman from the point of view of the kid rather than the point of view of the adult.
Okay. So
So,
it's
yeah.
the same.
It's the
Same period, same time,
person,
same
same baddie, same villain, but this time from the different point of view, which was interesting, just making it slightly
It's
different.
pretty good. Yeah. Okay.
It's worth watching. I'm not sure it's as good as the first one, but
They use similar scenes.
yeah,
Use any of the
yes.
same footage.
It uses,
kind of thing.
no, it doesn't use the same footage, but it uses the
Okay.
same idea.
Okay.
And
Sounds great.
then with yeah, it's not for you, Jem. It's not for you.
Okay.
Move on.
Watch The Karate Kid, 1984, with Bran because he'd never seen it before.
It's on Channel 4 the other day I saw on a
Do you
Sunday.
know what? And we watched the second half of it while we were away on Saturday.
Nice.
Yeah. So we managed to watch the fight bit at the end, which Bran really loved.
Oh,
he was
good.
proper on the edge of his seat the first time. Loved it. So
The
that was good.
montage.
The montage and the yeah. I mean, those boys. Anyway. I think my film of the week, because I'm going to make one.
No, you can't start this
No,
rubbish.
I'm not
We
going to start
said
this
we're
rubbish.
never going to do ratings
No, you're right.
or anything
I'm not
like
doing
that.
ratings, but
Not his top film though.
So you know you watch lots of films, especially new ones, and you think that was alright, but you never have one that you think's good. So have you seen the film Love, Simon?
No.
No.
So it's do you know what, Jem? You'll like it. It's a rom-com.
Oh.
Okay, it's a rom-com.
Not enough of those these days, apparently.
2018 rom-com, but it's from the point of view of a guy who's about to come out.
Okay.
It's really worth watching. It was good. I actually wasn't convinced. Kim convinced me to watch it. I was not convinced. I wanted to watch it and was even slightly sniffy at the fact that it wasn't laugh out loud amusing. And then I really got into it. I thought it was really good. It was really good. Worth watching. I watched,
Platform?
that was... We watched it on DVD.
Oh,
Oh, God, you did.
I can lend
How
it
old
to
is-
you.
is it
how
quite
old is that then?
2018?
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Do people buy DVDs?
Yeah.
Yeah, math.
Math, yeah.
You know that number
HMV
one
is still
number-
in business because of him.
Kim bought it, actually.
Yeah, and actually, it's a Blu-ray special edition.
It's a DVD. I did moan it wasn't a Blu-ray.
Oh, sorry.
Right,
Carry on,
I watched
carry
Alien Romulus. Have you seen that yet, Dom?
No, Jamie's seen it.
Is that the sequel to Prometheus?
It.
I don't know where it sits.
I can't remember where it sits. It sits about third of the way, like after Aliens, I think. So it's a
But before Resurrection?
yeah.
Okay.
So the
See, weirdly, I've seen these films. They're not a
That's a
problem.
little scary.
Yeah.
it was quite good. It did try and add something new to because you know what Alien is. You know what the film's going to be like. There's no one that doesn't know how it's going to unfold, right? But
Well, even if they didn't know about it, as soon as they do know about it, they're then
yeah.
scuttling around trying to not find it.
Well,
Yeah.
this was like Act 1 was like Easter eggs for the film Alien. Act 2 was Easter eggs for Aliens, and then Act 3 was like a new bit. That's
Because they don't want to pretend that Resurrection happens. Because
it hadn't happened at that point.
no, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
But that's how it can exist,
Yeah.
right?
Well, it exists because they
there
find
is a
something
definitive
from the
part
second
in
one.
Aliens, and there's a new part in
Yeah.
Anyway,
It was alright.
okay.
So that was all right. Watched Despicable Me with the kids 3. I've not
third
seen
one.
it before. You're right. It wasn't particularly impressive.
That's not Billy Bratt. What's his name?
Yes. No, it is Billy Bratt.
Bobby, no.
Something Bratt.
No, Billy Bratt's the actor,
Do you know what?
isn't it?
No, that's Benjamin Bratt.
Okay, right. I got it right this time, not the other way
To be
around.
perfectly honest with
Yeah.
you, I can't remember his name. It's not really that important. I wasn't that interested in him. The only thing that interested me was the music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And but other than the 80s vibe, I wasn't that fussed about it. And the Drew thing I also wasn't bothered
No,
about.
don't like that.
No, he won't like number 4.
I've seen them before.
Why has he come back?
No, it's just not as
No,
good.
it's not even in it. It's not really in it. They got rid of it.
Yeah, good.
I watched Baghead. Have you seen that?
No, I think I've heard of it. Why have I heard of that?
It's a guy that owns a pub, and downstairs in the basement of the pub is this weird sort of haunted old lady that has a bag on her head that
Yeah,
if you
I've seen
feed
that.
I
her...
thought you were
Yeah,
joking.
No, if you feed her, if you give her something
have
that someone
seen
puts
this.
in her mouth, she turns into that person who's died. She turns into that person for 2 minutes and then takes over. And then it's who's cursed? The owner of the pub who has to be the guardian of this person, or is she cursed? And
I mean, she got a bag on her head.
she has for bits of it. Yeah, I
I'll
was
be honest with you.
Sounds like a short film.
It seemed, it was quite short.
never
The lead
seeking this
actress in
out.
it, I was not impressed with the acting in it
Oh,
at
okay.
all.
Who
Unfortunately,
is it?
I don't know.
It says
Can't
everything.
Oh, okay. So not famous for
No.
entertainment.
Title says a lot.
Baghead. I watched Teen Witch, which is a 1989 film that was originally written to be the female version of Teen Wolf,
I think.
but it's
No, I
called
haven't
Teen
seen that.
Witch. It has someone that
Well,
you
because Wolf
recognise.
is masculine and
Well, yeah.
Witch is not.
But I think they rewrote it for being a witch. The girl in it is the love interest in Karate Kid 3. It's also got the woman from Poltergeist. You know the weird squeaky short woman in Poltergeist?
I
This
do, yes.
house is clear. That woman.
Yep.
She's in it. Weird film. Awful acting. Awful
have you
script.
find
Why Teen
these
Witch? Why?
films?
How's that the opposite to like Wolf?
I don't know. That's just... I read
What
that
year was this?
1989.
Yeah,
No,
okay.
Buffy's not out.
No. She's not really a witch either. There's not really a proper supernatural element to it. She just says, oh, I wish that guy would come over and talk to me. So he does.
Oh, it's not
Okay.
like a witch as we know it.
No, it's not like
just
Bewitched.
magical powers.
She sort of
Bewitched.
has some kind of magical powers. Yes, ish. Yeah. Bit
Okay.
like Sabrina. I also watched Cliffhanger after,
Okay.
because as part of my prepping for the week before. I also watched the film, which Cliffhanger's good, by the way. Do watch it. I watched Clue. It's
No.
the Cluedo-based film. So the film based on Cluedo, or Clue. Yes, it's based on Cluedo with Tim Curry and...
Oh yeah, I do know what you mean. I don't think I've ever seen it, but I do know what you mean.
I saw it as a play recently. I wondered what it was like as the movie. And the movie is play. It feels like a play. So it's a little bit stunted. Like, it doesn't quite transfer to screen. But it's all right. Tim Curry's good in it anyways. It's funnier as you go along. And then the last film I watched was Hot Tub Time Machine.
There we go.
Nice.
Yeah. Which is really good. I really enjoyed it. That's quite funny. Yeah.
It is. That's why it should be in your top 5 films.
There we go.
Nearly. Just fell off. Just fell off the cliff.
Okay. Dominic, that was succinct, by the way, for you, Matthew.
Thank you.
I'm
You're
going to do
welcome.
mine in order I've watched it as well.
Oh.
Watch the Spiderwick Chronicles
Nice.
with Evie. So it's about the.
You always think
someone
that,
called.
I thought there was
something
two of them.
Spiderwick. I don't. What to? Oh yeah, it's similar to the Parent Trap where they use the actor from Charlie and the Chocolate. Oh no, the Johnny Depp Chocolate Factory one.
Oh, you're going to go there. I'm going to go. He plays the
he's the
doctor
autistic
in
doctor,
the autistic doctor
What are you talking about?
in the
The
Spiderwick
actor.
Chronicles.
I've
The-
not
the
seen
boy.
Spiderwick Chronicles.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
right.
the boy
Okay, there are
from-
two of them.
Yeah.
Twins, but there isn't.
It's like
Right,
the Parent
okay.
Trap scenario.
Right,
with
that's what
Lindsay
you mean.
Lohan, yes.
But
You
he's
see?
also now still an actor when he's not young.
Right.
And
In
he's
The
the
Good
good doctor.
Doctor.
The good
Yeah.
doctor. There
As
you
in,
go.
he grew up.
And he's
Yeah,
he's
but that
also the
doesn't
kid-
happen as often as you would think, does it?
No.
No.
Agreed.
But he's also the kid out of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Right.
He's Charlie.
Oh, I know
whatever
who
his
you
name
mean.
His surname is, yeah.
Bucket.
Bucket, yeah. That's him in this
Right.
one. Anyway. Yeah, pretty good. Like there's invisible gremlins and goblins and things like that. It's
And they
actually
have to
quite
look
good.
through something.
They do.
Yeah,
They have a-
see.
they
I
have a-
quite like that
They have
one.
a stone with a hole. It's actually really good.
I
Yeah.
thought there would be another one after that, but there isn't.
Yeah. But
Okay.
it's
I've
good.
not seen them. I'm
Goblins,
not really-
fairies. It's magical. It's
Okay.
quite good. It's something for. It's a PG, so I think actually
The
Brandon
thing
would
that
like it.
lives in their house likes honey.
It does.
Okay.
A lot of it. But yeah. Next one I watched was Murder Mystery 2, following on for the first one.
Right.
Not as good. Not as good as
my
the first
word,
one.
Much prefer this one.
Oh,
Do
do
you?
you?
Yeah.
I need to watch back the first one and then watch the
I
second one.
found the first one kind of. I suppose because I've never seen them. Maybe
I think
if
the
watched
budget's
it back,
higher. I think the budget's higher on the second one,
I
though.
don't know. I just didn't. I just found this far better. I think I knew the characters at that point, and it wasn't about. It was them, obviously about them, but
It wasn't about their relationship because the
Yeah.
first one seems like it's about their relationship, doesn't
and I
it?
prefer the fact that this one is just very much
Right.
comedy. It's hilarious. There's a lot more.
Oh,
It's
okay.
far funnier. But
I like them both. Yeah, I'll give you
yeah,
that.
I might have to watch the first one again now. I know their characters a bit better. But yeah, next one was Heretic. with Hugh Grant.
I want to watch this. It's still behind
So
a paywall. You have to pay for it.
yes, I
So
paid for it.
Was
yes.
it good?
Yeah, it's one of those things where
Yeah, keep going.
it's so the whole plot is that two Mormons are going around trying to obviously get people to start joining the House of Mormon, essentially, whatever it. Yeah, and they go in. He lets them in. I don't want to give too much away, but essentially he then starts convincing them or trying to convince whether they actually believe in something and whether their religion is worth believing in because of all these different contradictions that he's seen for all. So he's pretty much just studied every single religion there is, and he's created the
Just wants to argue with them.
the utmost. He said, "Look, there's one thing I believe in, and then, but it's really he's so good in it. He's so good at being awkward from the beginning, and obviously." I don't want to give it too much away, but yeah, I'd definitely give it a watch because it's one of the things. It takes a weird turn
Okay.
that I was not expecting it to take, but in that in itself, I think that's quite good.
I wanted to see that at cinema and didn't get.
Yeah,
it. Wasn't
but
able to.
he is by far, he's brilliant. I know he's good anyway, but he's really good at like this change of kind of personality that he has. But he's very good at being awkward and creepy. Far better than I thought he was going to be.
Okay. Good.
Yep, definitely give it that a watch. Next one, not great. It's called Sisu. I don't know why I watched it actually, but it's about
That's the dragon out of Raya.
no, but it is actually it is, but it actually there's like he's a gold prospector at the end of World War II. They're in Finland.
Right,
It's Finnish.
I'm to be honest with you, I'm not sold on this.
Anyway,
Doesn't
so
seem like the kind of thing I'd want to watch.
no, he's in the middle of nowhere.
Watch
Then,
it dubbed or subtitled? Or is it in
no, it's in English. In English,
okay.
yeah. But he does the whole
I thought you were
main
telling me it was
person.
a Finished film there. I thought we were
Well, it's
trying to
based
go
in-
international
I
here.
thought it was going very highbrow.
No, it's based in Finland, but the people that speak English are Nazis, so they've got a German accent.
Is it in the town Sisu?
No,
Oh,
so
okay, okay.
Sisu is a word that doesn't translate from Finnish to English. So it means someone who's a warrior who kind of doesn't give up, essentially. But
Sounds like a translation.
Sounds like Raya Dragon again.
as in, there's no direct translation. But anyway, so he goes and he has gold. He wants to take it to the bank, and then he just gets stopped by a load of Nazis. Essentially, it's really not great.
Okay.
I wouldn't recommend it at all. Next one was I watched Hacksaw Ridge with Alex just because he wanted to watch that.
Not seen it.
Very good.
They're good.
No,
Andrew
yeah.
Garfield, right?
Yeah, very good. Yeah, and Vince Vaughn.
And he's a conscientious objector. Is that the one?
And it's based on true story. And you'd like it,
Right.
Jem. Have you seen it?
I haven't. No, I
At
would
the
see
end,
that.
you see him, the person who it was about.
Yeah.
Actually,
It's a
based
war
on a
film,
true story.
isn't
it
it?
is a very much.
No,
Yeah.
But I'm okay as long as it's some realm of truth.
Okay.
I think it's in Okinawa.
Okinawa.
Yeah,
Okay.
in Japan after Pearl Harbor.
I've heard
It's
good
been
things
bombed.
about it. I've heard
It's very
good things
good.
about it.
Very good.
Yes.
Next one, I watched Chef with Jon Favreau.
Very good.
Oh my!
Did it
so
make you hungry?
good. No, I was smiling the whole way through.
No,
it.
it's not about that.
I was smiling
That's
the
the
whole way
side
through
plot,
the film.
if we're being honest.
It was
but-
brilliant. Like I couldn't rate it high enough. I think this is the best one I've watched for a long time.
Yeah, John,
Okay.
he's very good in it.
He's really good in it,
Yeah.
and just the relationship with him and his son, and the relationship with him and it's him the
If you're
people.
going to do it right, do it right.
Is it
yeah.
a comedy?
It's a bit of both. I think
Yeah,
it's kind of drama, very much like,
Dry humour, I would
Yeah.
say.
but it's definitely give it a watch. Essentially, he's a chef, and
I agree,
he
it's
gets
feel
into
good. Feel good.
He gets into a Twitter battle. He doesn't know what Twitter is. Joins Twitter, replies to
battle.
someone thinking it's just to him, and he replies to everyone on the thread,
Okay.
to thousands, hundreds of thousands of people, and then he just goes back and forth, and it just ends up bad for him. But it just shows him going from nothing to something again. It's very good, really good.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely worth watching that one. I've got a Tom Hardy one that I've watched called Bike Riders. Seen that?
No, never heard of
Do
it.
they ride bikes?
It's about a biker crew. Yeah.
Wild Hogs. Is it like Wild
Vandals.
Hogs?
They're called Vandals.
Right.
But yes,
Bike on Mice on Mars?
it's the guy who plays Elvis. I can't think of his name.
In the film Elvis.
Yeah.
Yes, I can't remember his name.
Oh,
off the top of my
yeah.
head.
And Jodie, someone from, I can't think of the name. From
This is good research.
yeah. Anyway, no, I've not done the research. I did this recently, so I didn't know.
You did so much research last week.
Run out of time.
Yeah.
Jodie Comer. Is it Jodie Comer?
Thank you. Yes,
Yeah.
From Killing Eve.
that's it. Yeah. So she's got a really annoying accent the whole way through it, which kind of
Is it her actual accent?
no.
She's English, isn't she?
Yeah,
She's got a
like a,
Liverpudlian accent.
Yeah.
yeah, but no, it's a. I think it's like a. I feel like it's like a New York kind of accent the whole way through it, but really heavy. It's really annoying. But the whole film is just pretty much about how they start up a bike kind of community, and it just gets too big, and it's it's not a very good plot. If I'm honest, it's not great.
Well,
Like,
we'll leave
we've
that
watched
there
some
I
then.
would
good
leave it on there.
films.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I watched Lilo and Stitch.
Nice.
There we go.
Because
Really
you know
good.
that the
The
live
new
action's
action's
coming out
Yeah.
this year.
Nice.
So I'm looking forward to it. Yeah.
What were your three, Jem?
Monsters Inc.
Yes,
But
good
we have
choice.
to fast forward the first 6 or 7 minutes for Ruben because he finds that too scary.
What's the
Well,
So
first?
he
it's
finds
scaring.
he
when
finds the bit when they're in with the model practicing scares. He finds that bit scary, not them actually being monsters.
Nice. Well, you don't know it's a model initially.
No,
to be fair to him.
and he is trying to scare that
Yeah,
thing.
he is. Yeah. Good job.
I will
scaring.
add, by the way, we mentioned this the other week. Moana 2 songs, I can't get them out of my bloody head. I literally am walking down the corridor singing them.
I knew they'd be growers. I just haven't sat
Yeah.
and listened to them enough.
I literally sing "Can I Get a Cheer" who all the way down the corridor and then go.
Evie sings one, and I can't remember what it is, but it's the one with the.
They're
But yeah.
catchy then.
Is it,
Yeah.
is it the one we call Bat Lady?
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah,
the
okay.
lost. Getting lost.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, that's it. Yeah.
I just thought I'd mention it because we were talking Disney, but yeah, I literally can't get it out of my head.
So Ruth might like Monsters Inc. University then, because there's not as much
University.
scaring in that.
Or the series as well. There's a series of
That's
monsters
really
as well.
good.
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
good. Right, my films. They're both my films, or as I like to
The
call
Balls of Destiny.
them, Balls of Pleasure.
Oh,
Oh, we
God.
said not to use that.
Yeah.
didn't we?
No, I quite like it.
yeah, I'm sure you do.
What's the other one? Balls of Pain.
No, Doom.
Balls of Pain.
Yeah, Pain and Pleasure.
Okay.
Anyway, God, yeah.
No Balls of Pain.
Right.
Lots of pleasure. Well, 2.
Sounds weird. I don't like this. but
First
yeah.
one, you're
I'm very
called.
uncomfortable.
Yeah, me too.
That's on you, not me.
Carry on. Yeah.
You're cordially invited. Prime.
Yes.
Reese Witherspoon,
Yeah.
Will Ferrell.
Oh, yeah.
Double Book a Wedding. Not the ending I thought it was going to end up with.
Mm.
I struggled with that. I don't want to tell people, but
Is it
It's
is
not-
it any good?
it's
Is it
not.
just
I don't think the end's natural. But
it just
there we
I
go.
don't think
The
they knew
films
what
that
to do with it.
No, I
really.
agree. That's
they're
what I
just
mean.
churning out stuff? Is that what they're doing?
And Will Ferrell was in the wrong, right?
For what?
About he didn't actually book it.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
Which is what I said when I said it. He didn't actually book it. You called me on it and said, well, he must have. Don't spoil it. It's like the first 5 minutes.
Well, he did book it though.
Well, he didn't.
Well, how do they get a double
It's not
booking
his
then?
fault though.
No, it's
because
not his fault.
It's
It's
meant to
the-
be someone else's fault. So
definitely
it's not
the
his fault. He did book it.
Bridesmaid's fault, really. But
Okay.
yes,
Yeah, they're all annoying.
they are very annoying.
Yeah.
All of them are very annoying. Anyway,
But I kind of believe them to be true as well. Not that I know people like that, but I kind of get it. But yeah, okay. The other one, Fly Me to the Moon.
What's that one?
Channing Tatum, Scarlett Johansson, Woody Harrelson.
No, haven't seen that. I've seen.
No.
Not based on a true story, but is a creative look at the first moon landing, Apollo 11.
right.
So it sort of follows conspiracy theories that the government were...
It was a set.
Yeah. And she's a publicist
Right.
that's hired for NASA, and there's a romance that goes on there, but that Woody Harrelson is working for the White House, and he sets up the stage, and that they're going to use that footage because they're not sure they're actually going to land on the moon, blah, blah, blah.
Oh, okay. So it was in
But it
case
is kind of
didn't
believable
work.
at some point. Yeah, yeah.
Right.
But they basically at some point decide they're going to definitely use that just in case something goes wrong on the moon. But they were going to use the right audio. But again, this is all fictional.
Gotcha. Is it
So it's a
weird
very
or-
weird concept to
Yeah.
hit a conspiracy theory
So is it?
and try and make it look like it's a true event.
Yeah, it's
if
going to
that
make
makes
people
sense.
worse, isn't it?
Yes, yeah, yeah.
It's going to make people go, exactly, that's what happened.
That's
maybe
probably what did happen, but
may
they
well
can't
be.
tell us.
may well be the target audience.
Yes, probably.
Yeah.
But
For haters as well as everything else, yeah.
it was a pretty easy watch. There you go.
Good.
So that's me.
There you go.
Short and sweet, Jim.
Yeah, well, I've been
At least,
busy.
at least you got to watch two you wanted to, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That also means the probability of
Not
next time increases.
So you don't top them up, you just wait until you get to 0.
So we have like 18 balls and then we go all the way through them.
Right.
That's
How many
pretty
are
cool,
left?
actually.
How many are left?
Oh, I can't remember.
Okay.
Amelia's probably put 2 of hers in. She does that every so often.
Do you then
and you're
end
like,
up watching it?
No,
Oh,
no.
okay. You don't
no.
go, oh, it's in there.
No, we're watching Frozen again. It's third night in a row.
She
we're
gets to
watching it.
determine
Unicorn
pizza
School.
parties or hot dog parties. Just
Right, okay.
yeah.
Fine.
Although Mufasa's come on to Disney, but
Is it out now, is it?
yeah, but Mufasa's down as a 9+. What makes it a 9+?
Probably got death
Death.
of some sort, yeah.
Well, it has.
I have no
Well,
want,
yeah, of course,
no
yeah.
real want to watch that. To be honest,
I just think I will at some point.
It's on Disney now, yeah.
If it's on Disney and I can persuade my kids to not watch Moana 2 again, and I can watch something different, then I'll do it.
Fair
Yeah,
enough.
fair
Right.
enough.
Series. I'll kick off. Finished Ted Lasso season 3. Bit sad it's done, right?
Is there not going to be a fourth?
But apparently there is going to be a fourth, but it's going to... Not a lot of people confirmed and all this sort of thing. I will say, for people that haven't seen it, they hit it on the head when it comes to panic attacks. Now, you wouldn't even think that was in the plot, but how he demonstrates panic attacks is how I definitely felt when I had panic attacks. And that is mental because I've never been able to explain it to people. But
So we need to watch it
Ted Lasso,
to
yeah.
understand your panic attacks.
to understand what happens,
Yeah.
I can remember pulling over in the car once because I could not unclench my hands. I know that sounds weird, and I haven't had them for years, but it's
Yeah.
a really odd sensation that when somebody hits on it, and it's so deep, some of the stories in that, but I didn't think it was going to be that at all.
Okay.
So yeah, no, it was good. Finished Amandaland. As I said, the first was cringy, but I tell you what, Peter how do you say his name?
Serafinovich.
Serafinovich.
Yeah.
He turns up as a South
Yeah.
African love interest, and and is completely hilarious.
He's
in it.
the flatmate in Shaun of the Dead
Yes.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and many other things.
And many other things. But he turns up, and that's quite funny. We did Adolescence, which we could spend hours talking about.
Have you done all 4?
Yeah. We did it in 2 nights.
It's on our list to watch
Yeah, it's on mine as
over our
well.
Easter holidays.
We did it in 2 nights. They're about an
2.
hour and a bit. It's an hour sort of session, so we did 2.
Right.
Loved it. Social commentary, cleverness. I think about the shooting of it more
Seen
than
lots
my
of,
wife does.
Seen lots of how they shot
The only
it
thing
all.
you'll find funny, Matthew, is how long a fire evacuation lasts in a school. That's all I'm going to say.
Okay.
All I've heard is that the first 2 are good and then the second 2 are kind of much slower. Because it kind of delves a bit deeper.
4 is slower, the third one is chilling a little bit. Yeah.
Okay.
But there we
Is it
go.
good for a teacher to watch? To give you much
I
on that
think
or not?
no. The school is
Someone said that it doesn't
Different.
paint teachers in a very good light.
No,
as in
massively
you get to
doesn't.
the school and everyone's just sitting watching videos.
They
Right.
even commentary that lots.
Right. Okay.
But I can't comment on every school. I only teach
Yes.
the ones I've taught at. But but there we go. I started Invincible by myself, Dominic. I'm about one episode through.
Nice.
I kind of had forgotten everything that had happened.
Yeah, no, I
It's
had
been
to
that sort of period of time.
I had to rewatch the last episode.
It's the problem with binge watching. You forget too much.
Well, no, but then it happens.
Yeah.
In you
They
do
stalled.
long
Yeah.
bursts in
Yeah.
long periods of time. And then me and Katie together started The Residents, which is
Never heard of it.
right up Matthew's sort of avenue. It's a comedy mystery, I suppose.
Okay.
One of the lead character is out of Orange is the New Black, which you probably haven't seen either. But there we go.
I have not.
And Dominic will like that the Nip Tuck Doctor, who is also Doctor Doom, turns up as the Aussie president. Kylie's in the first one.
You've sold me. I'll watch it if Kylie's in it.
But it's all about, it's a whodunit, and,
Right, okay.
and there's lots of twists and tales.
Like that.
And
Nice.
I won't spoil too much.
The Resident.
The Residents.
Residents.
Because it's
where
basically
you live.
the White House.
Right. Okay.
Gotcha.
But there you
Fair
go.
enough.
Right, that's my seasons.
I'll do mine because they're quite short.
Well, they need to be. We've rolled on today.
Still cracking through Friday Night Dinner again because I find that amazingly
I can watch
funny.
them over and over again.
Yes. And the IT Crowd, so slowly getting through those. The only other thing I've watched is I've watched one episode of Last One Laughing.
Oh,
is
the
the
new
I wanna
Prime
check
one.
The
check
new
this
Amazon Prime
out.
thing. It was really
Have you
funny.
seen the other ones? Because I watched the
No, there's an Irish one. No, I
Yeah.
haven't watched any others. I've only watched one episode. I want to watch the rest. I was getting
That was
loads
out,
of
that was
stuff.
out years ago though. The Irish one.
Oh, okay. I've just been getting loads of
Australian
stuff
one.
on my
no,
feeds.
I watched an Australian one as well. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. So I thought, well, let's give it a go. And it is really funny watching people trying not to laugh because I don't know how a lot of them do it. To
Also,
be
that's
perfectly
their
honest.
jobs. Do you know what I mean? They should be able to.
I'm only in episode 1. Richard Ayoade's in it, and I don't know how anyone's going to make him laugh because, as far as I'm concerned, I don't think I've ever seen him laugh.
He's brilliant,
But
isn't he?
That
they're
is
also-
his character.
They're not allowed to smile.
They get
So they're not allowed
warnings,
to
don't
smile,
they?
or they get a yellow card, then a
Yeah.
red card if
What's
they're
the
out.
what's the penalty if they do?
If they
They're out.
smile, they get
Yeah.
one chance. They get a yellow card, and then if they do it again, red, they're out. And it's they've got 6 hours to last.
What do you get if you win?
Trophy.
Pride.
There's a trophy.
Yeah, okay, man.
But you've got people sat next to Bob Mortimer, who's just
I
doing
love Bob
ridiculous
Mortimer.
stuff. Daisy May Cooper
Is it like the
hilarious.
Australian one where they were allowed to like call everyone around to do something?
Yes. So there's different points where Daisy May Cooper, in the one I watched, had to do a performance which everyone had to sit around and watch because
That's
actually
right.
when they start to laugh, what they normally do is they get up and try and walk away from the person that's making them
I
laugh.
can imagine.
Yeah.
But Daisy May Cooper did a thing which was, can you tell me which of the rides I'm on, either the Dragon Ride at Legoland or Nemesis Revenge?
I'm already smiling.
Yeah, or Dragon. So she had the harness over the top and just held a hairdryer up to her face and was just moving around screaming, while everyone had to sit and watch.
I love it.
It was very
Yeah,
funny.
I need
Yeah.
to check this out. Yeah.
It's good. It is really so awkward watching people not laugh at you, especially when people are trying to make you laugh.
Yeah.
And as I say, that's meant to be your job, so people
Yeah,
are meant to laugh
that's
at
right,
you.
yeah. It's good. That's worth watching.
Nice.
Right, Dom.
I've just been carrying on with American Office. So I'm on season 6, halfway through that, I think.
It starts going downhill at one point.
And then
Once Michael Scott's gone,
yes, yeah, pretty much. And then all the new bosses.
never
start doing
quite make it back, does
that.
it?
No. And then I'm watching Invincible. I'm not through it yet. And I think that's actually it. We're doing a lot of films instead.
Right,
Yeah.
quiz time.
Let's do this.
Quiz time,
Matthew,
Right. Okay, welcome.
this is going to be quick, by the way.
Welcome to the quiz. Welcome everybody.
Thank
welcome,
you, thank
Jeremy.
you.
Welcome, Dominic.
Thank you, Matthew.
So, round 1, as per usual, is please release me. I will give you 10 films. You will tell me what year they're released. You will get 1 point for every year you are off. There is a common link between all 10 of the films. You have to try and tell me what they are. That is, you get a bonus 5 points or negative 5 points doing that. The person with the lowest score wins.
Can I just say, I
Let's
listened
do it.
back to our podcast last week and I still couldn't remember what the theme was after doing the 10 again.
Right,
I
so
can't remember now.
you get to enjoy it twice.
Yeah, I literally was like, I'm going through my own trail of thought. I was like, I swear I thought this at this point, and I was like, but I still can't remember what it is until you unveiled it again.
I can't remember now, but yeah.
Okay.
Even if you tell me the films.
No, let's go.
So
Straight
this one, I'm considering giving you a clue. This one,
No.
but I'll give you it halfway through.
No.
No, you don't want
Because
a
I
clue.
think that's unfair.
If it's on my go, I'm okay with it.
Yeah,
well,
that's
you're
what I mean.
first, Jeremy.
So
That's-
hold on,
well,
at
no,
5, will it be my first guess?
I think after the 10, you give
No.
us a clue and then we can guess.
Okay, deal.
Yeah. done.
Right. So, film number 1. It's Jeremy's go first. Goosebumps. Teenager Zach teams up with his neighbour and her father, R.L. Stein, to save their town from monsters unleashed from Stein's book, starring Jack Black, Dylan Minnette, and Odeya Rush.
Oh, so a film that Dominic's watched recently. Oh, that's really helpful.
I don't know the year.
2015.
No way. That's what I was going to say.
Well, you can't now.
Yeah, got that.
You'll
I'm
have to
going to go
say something else.
2016.
Oh, it's amazing how he does this, by the way. Oh, that's the one I was going to pick. So
I'm
now
gonna
I
write
can
stuff
go one
down.
either
I'm going to write
side.
stuff down.
Yeah,
for
it was 2016. It was 2016. Very good. So Dominic is on 0. Jeremy is on 1.
Jokes.
Jeremy, you can start. What's the link?
It is not scary films.
No.
You said you might give us a clue, so it's not going to be as obvious as I think, is it? Talking puppets.
No.
Okay.
Nice.
I don't know if I've seen Goosebumps or not now. I can't remember.
Right. Film number 2. Dominic, you're first.
Yeah.
Mission Impossible. Ethan Hunt, a secret agent, is framed for the murders of his team during a mission and must uncover the real culprit, starring Tom Cruise, John Voight, and Emmanuel Beart.
I've got a date. I'm just going to go for it. 1996.
Oh my gosh! I was going to say that one. 95.
It's either that or 99. I can't remember.
It is 1996.
Yes.
Dom is currently still on 0. You're on 2. Very good start, both of you. Very good.
Thank you.
So, Dominic,
Yes.
what is the link?
Exploding letters.
Incorrect.
A double reveal. Somebody who reveals himself to be somebody who then reveals again.
No.
I don't know if that happens. I feel like it does.
It might do.
At the end,
Okay.
I don't know.
Film number 3 then. Right, Jeremy, you're up first. Happy Feet. Mumble, a penguin who can't sing but can tap dance, embarks on a journey to find his place in the world and save his colony, starring Elijah Wood, Robin Williams, and Brittany Murphy.
I watched a bit of this the other day. It's quite sad in the beginning, by the way.
Really sad.
They basically ostracise
They're
him for
horrible
being
to him. Tell me about it.
disabled, is what they'll classify it as. But there we go. That's quite hard. When did Robin Williams go?
That's what I'm doing. That's all I've got. Yeah.
Oh, 1999.
I think it's quite a bit later than that.
Well, then you should say so.
I'm going to.
Passive aggressive there.
Yeah, they're gone. What do you think,
Do I
Dom?
want to lose my lead? Yes. 2003.
It is 2006.
Is it that late?
2006. So, Jeremy,
When
you're
was Mrs. Doubtfire?
90s.
1999.
Yeah.
19,
I don't,
95 maybe.
Maybe.
How old was I when I
yeah,
went
I
to
thought it was
80s.
95, but yeah,
Yeah.
okay. That different. Oh gosh, I feel silly now.
Right, so Jeremy is currently on 9. Dom is on 3.
Ridiculous.
So it is Jeremy's guess. What is the link, please?
Yeah, that's a good one.
These are good films as well. The good links between these all of them. Hang on.
There is singing.
No, that is not the link.
Okay.
Dominic.
Someone gets something caught around their neck.
No, that is
Okay.
not the link. Right, okay, on to film number 4.
I'm thinking of Surf's Up. Carry on. Not Happy Feet.
Right,
Carry on.
I mean the penguins.
Is that Surf's Up?
The one where he has that thing around his neck, isn't it?
Mm.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah.
Carry on.
Right, film number 4.
Is it me?
Yes, Dominic,
Okay.
is you. Brave. Princess Merida defies an age-old custom, causing chaos in her kingdom, but must rely on her bravery and archery skills to undo a beastly curse. Starring Kelly MacDonald, Billy Connolly, and Emma Thompson.
Oh, goodness me.
What do you think? You
I'm
must have
thinking-
watched this a few times.
I'm thinking how old Evie was when it came out. 2020.
No.
Jeremy.
Oh, now you've got me guessing. When did I get married? And it was before then. That should be easier, right? That, should roll off the tongue.
Yeah. Not when did I get married,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
when I got married, it was before then. Is that what you meant?
Well, no, because I remember buying a present that was about 2017.
You are both a long way off. It's 2012.
Yeah, I thought it was earlier.
What?
Yeah.
No way.
Which means that Jeremy has pulled it back somewhat. It is 14 to Jeremy, 11 to Dom.
Okay.
So,
No clue then. They clearly.
Dominic, your turn on the link, please.
I can't remember the films. I can't remember what the first film was.
People with a wooden leg.
No.
Okay.
Jeremy.
Multiple Tribes.
Incorrect. Right, film number 5.
I'm just naming about the film just gone. I can't
Yeah.
remember all
No.
of them, but there we go.
It's Gem, isn't it?
It is Jeremy's turn. Jeremy, film number 5. Cool Runnings. A Jamaican sprinter forms the country's first bobsled team to compete in the Winter Olympics, overcoming numerous obstacles, starring Leon, Dougie Doug, and John Candy.
1997.
Dominic, what do you think?
1995.
It was 1994.
No, Dominic just guessing off of mine.
I didn't get one either way. I had a number in my head.
Only half the time can he do that, to be fair to him.
Yeah.
So it's currently 17 to Jeremy, 12 to Dom. And it's Jeremy, it's your guess at the link. Would you like a rundown?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
Goosebumps,
Don't
Mission
know.
Impossible, Happy Feet, Brave, and Cool Runnings. What is the link, please? Dom's face is quite pained.
I'm going for one film. See what's unique about that, but
Well, no, you have to get the link that's
Yeah, no, but
across
then-
all of them.
It's his strategy, is what he's saying.
They feature a dead comedian, or now dead comedian.
Incorrect.
an adult does the voice of. Oh no, an adult plays a child
Incorrect.
What?
in Brave. The Brave is done by a older.
Kelly MacDonald.
Oh,
Yeah.
McDonald, yeah.
Right, Dominic, film number 6. Rush Hour. A Hong Kong detective and a loudmouth LAPD officer team up to rescue a Chinese diplomat's kidnapped daughter, starring Jackie Chan, Chris Tucker, and Tom Wilkinson.
Not a Scooby Doo on this one. I'm gonna go.
I'm sure you had this on DVD.
Yeah. 2001.
I was going to go 99, so I'm going to stick with it. 1999.
Okay.
Ooh. Not 18.
I put 18.
I've won then.
Do you know, every time I tell like kids at school, 84, best year to be born in, 1984. Before anyone wants to go there.
Rush Hour. 1998. Jeremy
well
was only
done.
one
Yeah,
away.
Well done. I was
So it
3
is,
away.
it is 3 points in it. Dom on 15 and Jem on 18. So, Dominic,
Oh god.
what is the link?
I can't remember that film. I've literally no idea. Wisps. That's what I was gonna- I'm thinking of Brave. Okay.
Do you know what? Thank you for explaining. Because I was like, there's such a random thought. Jeremy, what do you think? What is the link?
Somebody's putting on a high voice pitch.
That's his voice though, isn't it?
No, incorrect. Right, okay. So, Jeremy, your turn. Film number 7. Pitch Perfect. Becca, a college freshman, joins an all-girls a cappella group and helps them to compete against their male rivals, starring Anna Kendrick, Rebel Wilson, Brittany Snow.
Oh, that's hard to put
That was
on.
really hard. I don't know.
2009.
2010.
See?
I'm serious. I've got it in my head.
Yeah. So have I.
It's probably completely wrong.
It was 2012.
Okay.
Oh.
So both reasonably close. So Jeremy, you are on 21.
You mean one of us was close and somebody else rode
One of you
our
is always
coattail?
closer.
Yeah.
Jem 21 and Dom 17. So, Jeremy, it's your turn. What is the link?
Ah.
Do you want a list of the films again?
Yes, please. Yeah.
Okay, I'll give you a list of the films.
Oh,
again.
really? Even on my go?
Oh, sorry. Do you want to go?
No. You're more than welcome.
All right, films were Goosebumps, Mission Impossible, Happy Feet, Brave, Cool Runnings, Rush Hour, and Pitch Perfect.
This can't. I'm just getting lots of stupid things. I think it's about somebody, but there's the hint. I could be miles off though.
What would you think?
They are all emotions you can feel.
Incorrect.
Or they have it within the title. I feel cool. I feel brave. Mission Impossible. That came straight to my
feel
head.
happy. Oh, you're happy. Yeah, go ahead.
Dominic, what do you think the link is?
I don't know. They all have someone who was fat but isn't anymore.
No.
Don't know.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Question number 8 for Dom.
Go on then.
A Quiet Place. A family must live in silence to avoid deadly creatures that hunt by sound, struggling to protect each other. Starring Emily Blunt, John Krasinski, and Millicent Simmons. What
So I'm
year
thinking. Sorry.
was A Quiet Place released?
I don't really know. I feel like I'm going to lose a few points on this one. 20. Good start.
You hope.
17.
No, I think you're about right. I was going to go 2018.
Are you going 2018?
Yeah.
I've literally just gone back from when was most recent and taken a couple of years off both.
Jeremy's correct. It is 2018.
Okay.
2018,
Okay.
which means it's 21 to Jem, 18 to Dom. And Dom, it is your go first with the links.
Goodness me. They all have a shopping trolley in them.
No.
Okay.
A shopping trolley?
Yeah. Brave doesn't, I know that for sure, but I've now realised that.
Jeremy, what's the link?
They all... No, I don't know. Live in a forest.
No. Okay, Jeremy.
This is difficult. Hang on, yeah. go
Film
on.
number 9.
Yeah.
I feel like he's making them more difficult as we
Yeah.
go through this.
How do you do? Yeah. Do you think of it and then think of the films? That's the question. Must be.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah,
easier
but
way to
yeah,
do
no,
it.
that works. Yeah.
I don't just come up with
Find a
10
link
random
after.
films and go, what's a link between these?
Yeah, how can I make a link between these 10 random films I like?
They each contain the letter E.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So, Jeremy. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Snow White, pursued by a jealous queen, finds refuge with 7 dwarfs who help her escape the queen's evil plans, starring Adriana Casaletti, Lucille Laverne, and Harry Stockwell.
When you say star...
They do the voices. It's
Yes,
the
okay,
animation.
fine. Okay.
This is number 9.
19...
Yeah. This is number 9.
52.
I'm going to go with what I was thinking. 1946.
It was 1938.
I know it's early. Why do I pretend it's not? Self-doubt just kicks you, doesn't it?
Well, you don't want to be that wrong that you've got 1930 and it was a
That's
60s
number
film.
9.
Yes. So it's 35 to Jem and 26 to Dom. Right. Now, the reason why I didn't leave that one till the end is because I don't know if you guys know this film. So, film number 10.
Who's going first?
Oh,
Dominic.
me.
It doesn't
Well,
mean
hopefully,
anything.
if we both don't know it, then technically, yeah.
Okay. Oh, hang on. Before we do that,
Oh yeah,
Jeremy, do you want to
guess?
guess the link?
I'm
I'll give you a rundown again.
not sure it
Goosebumps,
helps.
Mission Impossible, Happy Feet, Brave, Cool Runnings, Rush Hour, Pitch Perfect, Quiet Place, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs.
Missed out Goosebumps, didn't you?
I said that first.
You did.
They all involve prime numbers in some way.
No.
Seven Dwarfs. That's as bad. I just thought I'd try and think like Matthew.
They all have secret personas.
No.
No. Okay.
Okay, last film, number 10. Dom, you're going first.
I am. Yep.
Topsy Turvy. The creative conflict between Gilbert and Sullivan leads to a creation of their famous opera, The Mikado, starring Jim Broadbent, Alan Cordner, Timothy Spall, and Dexter Fletcher. So I've sort of put in people there that you would know, because there are famous people in this film, but the film is Topsy Turvy, which you may well not have heard of, but that's why it's at the end.
Who does it star again? Can I have
Jim
that? Sorry,
Broadbent,
Jim?
Alan Cordner, Timothy Spall, and Dexter Fletcher.
I don't know whether that's going to be early or late. I have no idea.
What are you going to go for?
I'm trying to think if
You're,
the only one I know is like- yeah.
currently 9
9.
points ahead.
Oh, I don't know whether it's going to be early or late.
Jeremy's just at
9 points.
Yeah.
So I've got to go 10 either way.
to win, unless you get
Unless
the
you
link.
get the link, yeah.
I don't know what to do. I'm literally going to go.
Well, you've got to make a decision.
Yeah, no.
Jeremy's absolutely thrilled that you're first.
I don't know when it is.
I don't. Yeah, my thought is I
I've
don't
got
know
a
whether it's in.
process.
I don't know whether it's in the 2000s or the 19s.
Well, I have to give an answer soon.
Topsy Turvy,
Yeah.
and it's about Gilbert and Sullivan.
Yeah,
Oh, I don't know. 2000. I don't know.
Jeremy.
1990.
It was 2000.
No, it wasn't.
It was. You got it on the nose.
So I can't even win with the link anyway.
Give us the clue.
Okay. So, Dom, you get to go first. So the list of films are Goosebumps, Mission Impossible, Happy Feet, Brave, Cool Runnings, Rush Hour, Pitch Perfect, A Quiet Place,
Doesn't even mean
Snow
anything,
White
come
and
on.
the Seven Dwarfs, and Topsy Turvy. And I will give you a clue. Would you like a clue?
You might as well. They're not going to make a difference.
It's to do with the titles of the films.
Hang on. Goosebumps. Mission Impossible.
Dom, what's going to be your guess on this one? We can
They
pass.
I don't know. They've got double letters in the title.
Incorrect.
I'm doing it quick. I can't lose.
Jeremy. Yeah, I'm gonna give you a hint, Jeremy, just because you can't. Win
Oh,
anyway.
yeah.
You
Brilliant.
were close. You were very close earlier with something you said.
Yeah, about numbers.
No.
No, okay. How close can I have been?
With the emotions. Topsy Turvy.
In ways that you can feel.
No.
It's the impossible that's got me.
They're all Mr. Men. Got Mr.
Okay.
Impossible, Mr. Bump, Mr. Happy, Mr. Brave, Mr. Cool, Mr. Rush, Mr. Perfect, Mr. Quiet, Mr. Snow, and Mr. Topsy Turvy.
There we go.
There we go.
You've been reading Mr.
Right,
Men.
move on.
What's
Second
going on with
round. Second round, go.
Right. So we're moving on. Round two.
Always.
Always.
Move
Right.
on. Move on.
Round two is the movie auction. The movie auction. So I am going back to the standard. I'm going to give you an actor. You need to tell me credited roles that they have been in. I have 5 names. Best of 5. It is Dominic's go to go first.
Pick a
One.
random arbitrary number.
Number 1.
Yes, please.
Okay, let me just load up the screen. Here we go. Your actor to start the bidding is Emma Thompson. What is your opening bid?
2.
3.
Back to you, Dom. Going once.
4.
Oh, still going. Good. 4.
Oh.
Jeremy. Going once.
Go on.
What you're asking him to name 4?
Yeah, name 4.
4.
Love Actually.
1.
Nanny McPhee.
2.
If I go Nanny McPhee in the Big Bang.
Oh, okay.
3.
I thought you were just going to say 2.
No, I would not have accepted Nanny McPhee 2.
Okay.
Matilda, the musical.
That is 4.
Yeah, well done.
That's 4. Matilda the musical.
I got that one. I didn't have 4 until that last one. I just thought about it.
That's really weird because she doesn't sit in your head. Although you could have gone Harry Potter's.
Mission Impossible.
She's in an awful lot of films.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she is, but she
Not
just
Mission
doesn't.
Impossible. Men in Black.
Mm-hmm.
I wish you'd have said that.
Yeah.
You also have things like
Right, get on. Next one.
I Am Legend, Men in Black.
All right, come on.
Already mentioned
I Am
Brave.
Legend.
I pick number 4.
Oh,
Yeah,
You're
that
actually
really
going for
matters. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, of course it does.
Jeremy, can you please give me some bids for films starring Laura Linney?
0.
1.
Jeremy?
I don't know if he does or not. My brain's hurting today.
Go once.
Go on. I can't do it. I can't.
Just
do
the
it.
one.
Love Actually.
Yep, you can have Love Actually. Good. Very good.
Oh, I thought you said 2.
No, he said 1.
You said
you
0.
were going to have to say 2.
Oh, no. I've got that backwards. I should have said 1.
You could have also had Sully. Could have had Nocturnal Animals.
Yeah, there's lots. Truman Show, yeah.
Truman Show. Exorcism of Emily Rose. Jeremy. Dom. Which I know you know.
As soon as the timer's over, I'm done. Yeah.
Mystic River. Mothman Prophecies. Truman
Right.
Show. Yeah. Right.
Oh, I
So,
wonder where he's getting these names from.
what do you mean?
What? Nothing.
Right. Me, I'm getting them from a list I've got. Right.
Yeah, but they all group, don't they?
2-0 at the moment, Jem.
Do you want to have a guess of who the next person
Well,
is?
it's Dominic's choose. Who do you want? 2, 3, or 5?
2, please.
I reckon you can guess.
Could you please...
He's changed it.
I haven't changed
I've
it.
just seen his face.
Can you please name me... not name me. Can you put a bid in, please, for films starring Hugh Grant?
2.
Jeremy.
3.
Dominic.
4.
5. I swear we've had him before.
Maybe you have. I can't remember. 5. 5 is the bid currently. Dominic. Going once.
Yeah, go for it.
Ooh, 5. Jeremy. 5 films
I think that's harder than I think it is.
starring
It's the names.
Hugh Grant.
Notting Hill.
1.
Music and lyrics.
2.
Yeah, I forgot about that one. Yep.
About a boy.
3.
Go, you're on it. Go, yeah.
Paddington.
4.
Now, this is where I think I slipped up last time because he doesn't count as credited in the last bit. I did have one. 4 Weddings and a Funeral.
5.
Isn't it Paddington 2?
Yeah, he is in Paddington 2 as well.
He's in the first one.
Sorry?
He's not in the first one.
What?
What
You
did I
said
say?
Paddington, not Paddington 2.
What?
Oh,
I
he
said
did, you're
Paddington
right.
too.
No, you
No,
didn't.
I said, you listen back.
No,
I said
he
Paddington
didn't.
too.
You're
He
absolutely
did-
right.
He did not. He said
Apologies,
Paddington.
he did say Paddington. I missed that completely, which means, Dom, you need to name another one, not one he said.
Heretic.
Yeah, you can have Heretic.
No.
I was like, it's not in the first one.
That
I was
also
sat there-
means Dominic's won, doesn't it?
It does mean that Dominic has won and won the quiz this week. Your little face, Dom, behind
Are
it.
you on 4 in a row now?
Yeah, I'm afraid he has.
Again,
Right.
because of my mistake.
Oh.
Right.
So the
Absolute rubbish quiz. No one likes it.
yeah,
anymore.
the
Right.
other people were Liam Neeson and Keira Knightley that were going to be
Oh, I
on that
wonder where they're
list.
getting them from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you like to do the name that actor final round?
Yeah, do it. Yeah.
Right, so
Let's do this.
I'll name the characters.
Time.
1, 2.
I've
do you
used
wanna do
mine
that
up.
game?
No, I've used mine up.
Okay,
I'm
you've
quite
used yours
happy.
up. Good.
Right.
Okay. See if you can come up, please,
Right.
with the name of the actor
Got
from the
absolutely nothing
characters.
to lose here. Right.
Ned Logan. Drosselmeyer. Azim Eddin Bashir al-Bakir.
Jeremy.
Yes.
I don't actually know, but I just thought if I threw it in now, then I'd go from here. Is it... I've forgotten his name, but I know where I'm going with this. No,
No, it is not. You want time?
No.
Yeah, he said time. He said time. You have to take it. 5.
No, I don't think it counted.
4, 3.
Right, next one. Oh, sorry, Dominic gets the rest of the list. See where you get. Hoke Colburn, President Beck, Vitruvius, Eddie Dupree, Vice President Alan Trumbull, Thaddeus Bradley, Detective Lieutenant William Somerset, Alex Cross, Lucius Fox, Nelson Mandela, and God.
Dom.
Yeah, Dom.
Is it Morgan Freeman?
It is Morgan Freeman.
Okay.
Yes, it is Morgan Freeman.
Right, great week.
Right, good.
Oh, Lucius. Now I get that.
Yeah,
There we
Lucius
go.
Fox.
Yeah.
Now you get it.
Yeah, honest God, lost it. My brain had stopped.
Well done. Very good game, everybody. Very good game.
Yeah, it was brilliant.
What's the score?
The scores now
3-0 today. Do you want that one?
is 5.5 all.
Yes. So it was.
5.5 all. We are,
5 and all goes west. Right,
5.5 all.
perfect.
Well done, everybody.
Yeah, well done, Dom. Right.
I would do well today.
You've done very well over the last few years.
Well, I was going to say for the last 4 weeks you've done pretty well.
It's all tied up. It's all to play for now. It's all to play for.
Right. The real reason everyone's here is because we've got to pick next week's actual proper podcast thing, not this rubbish weekly quiz that we do. And I play along and I say, oh yeah, I'm rubbish at this, I can't name anyone. And then I make silly mistakes like Paddington 2. Yeah, as if I would.
Yes.
I don't think we've even discussed having a random number.
Have you come up with anything?
No, but what I thought is there is a massive gap.
Oh, is there?
In one of the tens, if we're being honest, basically we don't have anything from 30 down to 39.
So nothing in the 30s at all.
No, we got 39.
Oh, okay.
But that. So I don't know if you want to agree because you've got no idea what these are, either of you.
No.
No, I have no idea. Do we go with Dom's age?
37. Yep, I think I'm on.
You sure?
Yeah, I thought it was 38.
Why not? Let's go with Dom's age.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yep.
Number 37 for next week. Top 5 films that. Dominic, what was your question at the beginning of this? Beginning of this week. I can't even make this up.
Was it about trilogies?
Trilogy one.
No, before that.
About the decade one.
Right.
Oh, no.
Top 5 films that are from the 80s.
Yes. What a topic.
There we
Right.
go.
Episode 37.
Okay.
Matthew, send it to the group. There you go. That's what we normally do.
Yeah.
From the 80s.
Right.
God. Okay.
Yeah. Well, we're all
No?
80s kids,
We
so
are.
yeah, we'll go from there. Well done, Matthew, for doing a quiz. Well done, Dominic, for winning a quiz.
Just
Well done,
fuming.
Jeremy, for standing here. No, I'm not fuming. I'm just disappointed with myself. But thank you very much, and thank you very much for listening.
Yes, thank you very much for listening. Please get in contact with us.
Yeah, please do. Please do.
Come
Thank
tell us
you.
what films we're getting wrong. Tell us what films we're getting right.
Yeah,
Tell us what your top 5 films are.
do better at the quiz than I do. Give us your score.
Yeah. Oh, you could if you send a message on the Instagram. You could actually suggest a link for the rounds that I could use as well.
So Matthew can't even be bothered to do his own research anymore. Right.
Wow.
Okay, it's time to say thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, sync.